My soul has been returned to my vessel. After over a month of not streaming, I did not mean to not stream for a month, and I'm sorry for not streaming in over a month. That's my bad. But in my defense, it was a really bad month. First of all, I got a job, which would be too much already, I think. My neurodivergent NEET for the last 3 years looking ass is only 2 months in, and I'm quickly approaching the employed autistic event horizon. If you know, you know. It's also physical labor work, and on the first day I forgot my hair tie and my gloves, and I spent the whole day picking weeds with my dainty, deliverous hands. Then I got home from my first day of work just to find out my dryer broke. And it stayed broke for 2 more weeks because you already know I stay broke. So I was wearing slightly dampened clothes to shovel dirt for the next 2 weeks. And then my water went out. And then my car died in the Taco Bell drive-thru at 9 p.m., but not in like a good place to die in the Taco Bell drive-thru at 9 p.m., but as the car in the line behind the car at the speaker. And I had to direct people to go around me in my gay-ass PlayStation short shorts, Hello Kitty t-shirt, flip-flops, nighttime wombo combo while I waited for a relative. And also, I froze because my cat walked in front of the camera. And also, the nice Taco Bell cook with a Guy Fieri-esque bandana to come help me push my dead car all the way around the building. And then they took Persona 3 Reload off of Game Pass before I could finish it, even though I started it when it first came out, played it for 60-something hours, and then didn't finish, and then let it sit for like a year and a half, but I was totally gonna finish that for sure. Trust. And then one of my cousins got into an accident and got half of their brain turned to mush, so now their memory is messed up and they have to relearn how to speak. At the same time, my other cousin got cancer. And then I was going to get into the streaming routine again because I got out of work early one day to go to the dentist to get some fillings. But I got to the dentist and they were like, "Are you ready to get your wisdom teeth out?" And I said, sure. And then I had a sudden onset wisdom tooth extraction surgery because I got my appointments mixed up, and I also didn't eat beforehand because I was planning to eat after because I thought I was just getting some fillings, but then it wasn't fillings and I couldn't eat afterwards and I couldn't stream. And then I choked on a cup of water and threw up on an outside grill at work while the health inspector was there, but I hosed it off and I don't think anybody noticed. And then Rosemary Lovelock graduated, which was sad. And then my water went out again, but different. And then I got sick at work again. And then yesterday my coworker messed up and I added an additional hour to my day because I had to fix his mistake. And then that's all that I could remember, but I know some other shit happened and I just blacked out my trauma. Oh, and I bought the new 2K, which is probably the worst thing.